potting up some basil cuttings, this time on a gardener's notebook. So as I showed last week, I had some basil cuttings on the kitchen counter. They've done so much better than I ever thought they would. So it's time, actually, I think, to actually get them into some soil here. So if we pull each one out, we'll see, and I'm going to hold it up against the black of the box. You can see the roots that are around these things. They actually took off really well. They're starting to wilt a little bit, so it's possible that there's time to get them in the soil so they actually start to get some nutrients. These are a bit fragile, so you don't want to poke them around too much, but I've just filled the bottom of each of these containers with a little bit of soil. I'm just going to gently place it in, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of soil. Now let's use our hands here. It's a little better tool than our trowel, and just go ahead and pot these up. Now this soil, you notice, is kind of wet. I actually wet down all my potting soil before I started because oftentimes potting soil, when it sits for a while, can get hydrophobic. It wants to repel water. You put it in a pot and the water just runs off. So I was taught in my botany class in high school very early on to mix up your soil first and then do your potting so that everything is well prepared and all the pots are ready to receive the material that you're going to put into them. So again, we'll just take another one of these. Here's a slightly bigger cutting that I took. You can see, I'm going to hold it up against the black pot there. You can see the roots on that. Roots, yes, you can tell I'm from Ohio. I say roots, not roots, at least when I'm not thinking about it. We stand up on the roof and we look down at the creek. That's what we say where I was growing up in north central Ohio. I'm just going to finish up potting all these up. I think I'm going to get, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had 5 in here. Oh, okay. Guess I only got 4. Pot up these 4. I'm actually then going to take new cuttings immediately, and I'm going to start a whole nother batch. I really want to make sure I use the concept of quantity here and make sure that no matter what happens to any of these cuttings, I've got some basil ready to go back in the containers up front and back in the ground around the garden. We do want a lot of it growing. My wife really loves it. I like to use it in cooking a lot, and so it's good to see that we got the roots so strongly started on these. I think that's been my problem in the past. So one last one, and with that, I will say thank you for joining us on this, again, shorter episode of In the Garden, trying to keep them kind of one targeted focus each episode. Thanks for joining us. For more information, you can always visit the website, douglasewelch.com. There you'll find links to a gardener's notebook as well as everything else that I do, including technology IQ, career opportunities, careers in new media, and more. So until next time, keep on taking cuttings, keep on rooting them on, and keep on digging.